Southbound and down, rolling on and trucking. We gonna do what they said can't be done. I got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm southbound, just watch this old van run. Well, on this trip, it's rained a little bit. You see it coming down here. I'm standing underneath a 11 by 19 tarp that we put up. Josh and I think put it up, I don't know, a few months ago. And man, it's nice. It's nice to be somewhere where you can be outside for a minute and not be soaking wet when it's raining. But on this trip, got down here, got the mowing done the first 45 minutes. It was awesome. Tractor didn't shut off. I did notice a little bit of problem with the charging, it seemed like. We're gonna look into that if it ever stops raining. The Dodge quit running. I think the coil went out on that. Be working on that. But on this trip, we're here to meet people. Went to a nursery, local nursery. Great people. Looks like something we're definitely going to be interested in. With all the plants, I'm gonna meet hopefully our general contractor on this build. And just cleaning up, you know, just doing what you can do in the rain. I got a couple concrete people to meet still yet. Hoping to have lunch maybe tomorrow with our SBA guy that's helping us out with getting the business and stuff going, the loan. But I just thought I'd cut a video and show people what it's like when it rains. It ain't no joke, man. And the best part about it is, if it stopped right now, an hour from now, it wouldn't even be muddy. Like, this ground takes water unbelievably well. But yeah, I'll try and get as much footage as I can of different things I'm trying to do, but right now we're just riding out the wave. I may not be a smart man, but I believe this is the problem. It's a little swole. So, I'll put this on here and see if that's what fixes the Dodge. Do what you can do when you can do it. And this is why I think that it's bad. There's the old one. And the new one. Might not be the problem, but we'll find out. Well, that's what it was, boys and girls. It started right up. I would take you out there and show you it running, but it's raining. Belt's a little loose. I'm gonna fool with that. It's a never-ending thing. I'll give you guys a quick look at the shop. We got the somewhat organized over here. Relatively organized here. Yes, that is air conditioning. Yes, it does pay off down here. I'll flip you around and show you a little table we made. Yeah, so it doesn't look like much, but it's hinged right there. And take this off here. Way it comes down. It's just, we got enough out of the floor, that's the main thing. That's a table that was in our camper. And leg hinges. I'll step back. So it's not real fancy. Put this around and hold it up. I guess if somebody needs somewhere to sit, it'd be alright. Well, it's the night before we get ready to leave. On this trip, we've gotten a lot accomplished. We've met with the small business administrative department that helps, you know, get things going. Excellent meeting, excellent. Got a few things to work on, but fingers crossed. Everything's moving together. It's coming together. There's some bumps we got to take care of, but I'm sure we can handle that. Last night I got woke at 4 o'clock to thunder, lightning. It's crazy. Popped on the radio and it said basically, you know, if you're
near Watson's Mill Bridge, between Watson's Mill Bridge and Comer, which is basically our road. You know, don't be in a low-lying area. We were experiencing rains at levels of over an inch an hour, and it was over an hour it was dumping. And the lightning was hitting so hard, it literally felt like it was laying on top of us. But made it through that. Went in, had some meetings in Athens. While I was in there, got the laundry done, picked up some pegboard. I'll show you what that looks like. So this part looks pretty much like it did before. You know, just screws, nuts, whatever, hand tools. But this is the piece de la resistance. Screwdrivers, pliers, wrenches, whatever. Sockets. This is the seed collection from a friend of mine up in Cincinnati. Some different plants. We're gonna let them turn to seed, put them out, see how it turns out. But we got everything pretty organized to where you can find whatever it is you're looking for in a short period of time. I'm gonna take you outside and show you the rain gauge. So last night before I went to bed, I had picked up this jar. I don't know if you can see it right here. I sat it on the truck because it sit on the ground. Just picked it up, sat on the truck, went in, got my shower, went to bed. Came out today, and this is what it looks like. So it's probably a couple inches, but that's a couple inches of rain that was sitting on this truck like this under all these trees. You can see where the water was just running through here. And that sad part is, like, we're up on the higher area, so it had to be quite a bit of rain to make that happen. You can see here where it washed underneath the truck. It ran around behind the shed, and it looks like it ran through here and out onto the road and washed the gravel out of the driveway. That's pretty good little rain. I mean, considering it's pretty flat right here. Yeah, you can see where it ran around down through here. Pretty good little amount. I mean, it's a dirt road, and it just pushed this out. And there's not a lot of elevation here, so it had to be a lot of water dropping out of the sky at once. There's a little bit of a drop here, but like I said, this ground, it's like a sponge. It sucks this water right up. And we have relocated the nursery. We have 4 crepe myrtles, 2 knockout roses, 2 pin oaks, 2 maple trees, yeah, whatever this thing is, I can't remember now. And we have the maple trees from my Aunt Georgetta's up in Cincinnati. They're doing great. They're still rooting. They're not healthy enough to transplant yet into the earth, but they're doing really good where they're at. Still got the same rain system. These things get watered about 25 minutes every day in the morning. And it seems to be working out pretty good. There's the bush hog. I had it going on this trip. Yes, even in the rain, I had to mow because it ain't like I could come out when it wasn't raining. And we got this area mowed here, and I'll show you where I leveled off some of the humps. For some reference, that's where the barn was. But there were ruts in here that were, you know, knee deep. And just going around here, popped a couple stumps and some big roots from some previous stumps, but had the box blade on. And just working this out, working it flat again. Trying to get it somewhat presentable because this is going to be one of the bedded areas right in here. Where you see that hump of grass, there's still a stump there. And I leave the grass there just for such an occasion so I know where those stumps are. But here's the parking area. You go back to a couple videos, 3 videos back, the box blade one. You can see what it looks like without these weeds on it. We'll be going with geotextile and gravel here soon. But meeting with general contractors and different builders and stuff. The barn is basically going to go right on the other side of this pile of trees. It's on the ground right there. It's gonna going to face the way we're facing right now. We'll see it. We'll see the front of it right here. So, and then right down there is where people get married. You know, you can't really tell right now. It's mist and rain right now, but there's a little bit of water on the ground. It's not bad. Considering how much water we've had, it pulls up a little bit in the lower spots, but I mean, the ground I'm walking on right now, it's solid. That's why I attempted mowing in the rain. I don't recommend it. It's kind of hard on the equipment, I guess, a little bit, but you know, my motto, if it don't go, it'll blow. So, but yeah, been a really productive trip. If nothing else, the contacts that we've made. I went to a nursery in Lexington, met a husband and wife team. I only got to talk to the husband. Mark and Tammy. And they have some really nice plants, really affordable, great people. Probably 20 minutes south of us. But I think that's a nursery we're gonna go with when we start getting our flower beds and stuff in, which it ain't too much longer. After this video airs, we will probably be in Texas, looking at the venue that we're looking to, or the barn that we're looking to build, picking up the plans and the cut lists and stuff, and they're gonna let us work some weddings, so we can, you know, see how it works, see if it works, see if it doesn't work, see how they do it, see where the kitchen is, see where the bathrooms are, see how they put the poles together, you know, drywall, where's the air conditioner, all that stuff. I plan on hanging out there for a while. But by the time this video airs, we will either be super excited or back to the drawing board again. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna be pretty super excited because the people we're going down to meet, they're awesome people. So there's a lot of good things coming our way. I don't want to sound like a crybaby, but man, I'm ready. Because we've had a couple of trips where, like, God, you know, what else is going to break? All right, it's the last evening. Out here walking around. I found this gnarly little spider. I got to show it to you guys. The body of it's probably an inch. It spans probably 3 inches between its legs. I don't know what it is. It's colored, so it can be good. But something that big's got to be catching some insects, I would guess. I'll probably post below what it is. I'll probably find out by the time this gets put on video. Another thing we got was a trail camera. I'm gonna set it up out here on the meadow just to see what it captures. I'll show it to you real quick. It's on this pine. It faces towards the area where people are gonna be getting married, and it'll be like the far right side of where the barn's going. So just curious to see what walks through here. We'll probably about a month from now we'll be back. We'll get some pictures. We'll upload and put them on that video, but I'll give you a shot of what it looks like, what it's going to see. That's what it's going to see when it takes a picture, or a series of pictures. So we'll see what comes through here.